Do you find history boring and monotonous? And it drives you to a slumber? But at the same time, you read fantasy series like A Song of Ice and Fire, aka Game of Thrones? Why? Because you find it interesting? You know what else is interesting? Full of twists and turns, deceit, treachery, and adventure? Kohinoor, a history of the world's most infamous diamond, a book by William Dalrymple and Anita Anand. It's history on adrenaline shots. It's fantastic history. It describes the journey of the Kohinoor diamond through the ages, from its mystical beginnings, turbulent travels, to its present contentious existence. In its path, it lays down stories that seem straight out of a fantasy book. For example, Ahmed Shah Durrani's demise, with maggots falling from his face, Aga Muhammad pouring molten lead on the crowning head of a prince. Remember I told you about Game of Thrones? And also stories about a rock falling from a minar, killing the heir to the throne. But for all its gruesomeness, you meet wonderfully colorful characters like Muhammad Shah, an aesthete and a lover of arts, but a terrible ruler. Nader Shah, who spends his last days suspecting everyone of conspiring against him, and he gets murdered in accordance. The ever-loyal Beliram, who chooses loyalty to the crown over his king's last wish. And Duleep Singh and his transformation to the cynical and despondent character that he became. It also has some quirky tales, such as a fakir using the Kohinoor as a paperweight, and John Lawrence putting it in a waistcoat pocket and losing it before it was to be shipped to the Queen in England. But for the history lovers, there are not so widely known facts, at least to the commoner. Did you know that Kohinoor was not the most precious Mughal diamond in the olden times? You had other competitors like the Orlov, the Taimur ruby, the Great Mughal, which were equally precious if not more. Also interesting is the fact of the disenchanted masses in the first exhibition in London and how it led to elaborate processes of refining, cutting the diamond to bring it to its present shape. And also a history of the claims and counterclaims over the ownership of the diamond. A little about the authors now. William Dalrymple is a master historian. His work speaks for itself. You have masterful treatises such as The Last Mughal, Return of a King, White Mughals. Anita Anand, on the other hand, is an acclaimed broadcaster. She's also authored a few books. The book is a pretty easy read. I found myself sailing through the events. The language is fluid. I personally found it interesting how the fables and myths were blended into the diamond's origins, and also the occurrences around the curse of the diamond and how that grips and enthralls you, especially on a cozy rainy evening. Overall, it's a definite read from my side. It has appeals beyond the traditional history lover. This is AV signing off. Till next time, take a sip from the coffee cup, relax on a couch, and open your mind to a world of books. If you like this video, please leave your comments below, inform me on the books that you want me to review, and please do like, and also subscribe to our Fourtastic channel to watch some amazing videos from our other anchors.